Hi guys, today I'm going to be talking about how to find the area between 2 points on a normal distribution. The first thing to remember is that there are 3 possible situations that you could have. The first situation would be if you have 2 positive z-scores. So you're trying to find the area between 2 points that are both to the right of the mean. The second situation would be 2 negative z-scores. So in that case, you would be trying to find the area between 2 points that are both at the left of the mean. And then the third situation would be 1 positive and 1 negative z-score. So you're trying to find the area between a point to the right of the mean and a point to the left of the mean, so one on each side. So that is going to be the first situation we're going to discuss is when there's one on the negative side and one on the positive side. So the z-scores I've selected for this are -2 and 1. Keep in mind that this is not drawn to scale, but that the mean always has a z of 0, a z-score of 0. So I put 0 in the middle. The positive one went to the right of the mean, and the negative one went to the left of the mean. So remember the area equals probability, and we can find area on our z-table. So the cool thing about having one on the positive side and one on the negative side is that the z-table that Frank provides for us has a section that describes mean to z in terms of area. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at my z-table and find a z of 1. So for mine, it is on the second page, about halfway down, and I'm looking in the mean to z column, which is the first one. It says mean to z, larger portion, smaller portion. The first one, mean to z, that is associated with a z-score of 1 is 0.3413. So 0.3413. So what we have just found is the mean, the mean to the z-score for 1. So this section here is what we've just found by looking at the mean to z on the graph. And it is equal to, the area is equal to 0.3413 in that section. Alrighty, so next I'm going to look for the area associated with a z-score of -2. So I'm going to find 2 on my z-table here. On mine it is on the third page, about halfway down. And again, I'm just going over to mean to z. Remember that the graph is just a reflection of itself, so you don't have to have a graph that includes negative z values. The area is going to be the same. You're just going to have to think of it in terms of whether it's to the right or the left of the mean. So for 2, when I go over to mean to z, it says 0.4772, which means that the area here from the mean to the z, I'm shading in, the area there is 0.4772. So we have the area of 2 sections here, and our goal is to figure out what the area of this section as a whole would be. So to do that, we're just going to do addition. So to find the area, we're going to do 0.3413 plus 0.4772. We can see that's going to be 5, 8, 11, carry the 1, 3, 8. So our area between a z of -2 and a z of 1 would be 0.8185, which also means you can move this 2 points. Like we said, area equals probability. 81.85% of the points on this distribution are going to be between a z-score of -2 and a z of +1. I'm going to go ahead and put the other two in separate videos just so it's not too long, but I hope that this was helpful for finding the area between 2 points that are on opposite sides of the mean.